Good morning guys and welcome to today's video. Right guys, today's video is part 2 for fraction decimals actually. So in today's lesson we're going to be looking at how to convert a fraction to a decimal. Okay, right guys, if you're new, welcome. My name's Abdallah and I'm a private maths tutor and a qualified maths teacher. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and drop the video a like. Okay, I don't know why I've put grade 6 actually. So we're looking like grade 3, 4 actually for this topic actually. So it should be grade 3, 4 for this topic actually. So like ignore that, sorry. So ignore where it says, it should be like grade 3, 4 for this topic actually. Okay, so we're looking at key stage 3 maths and GCSE higher and foundation, and also key stage 2 like level maths we're looking at. Right guys, okay, so fractions to decimals, so we're looking at this part 2. So fractions guys are also a part of a whole number actually. So remember so when I first looked at fractions are part of a whole number. So I have actually done a video on what a fraction is. I will put that in the description below actually, because I filmed it a couple weeks ago now. But let's get on with that today's lesson guys. Right, so fractions to like decimals. So all we do is divide the numerator by the denominator. So divide the top number by the bottom number. Okay, so 12 over 100 means that I've got 12 divided by 100, which is 0.12. So obviously divided by 100 means that I move my decimal place 2 places to the left. So it's 0.12. Okay, right guys, 6 tenths. Okay, so 6 over 10. 6 divided by 10 is 0.6. Okay, so dividing by 10 means that I move 1 place to the left. Okay, so sometimes guys we might get 10 divided by 8, so we might get like an improper fraction. Remember that improper fractions can still be expressed as decimals, which is 5 over 4, which is 1.25. Okay, so that one is a improper fraction. That one's an improper fraction, and that one's an improper fraction. So if it's bigger than one or more, okay, bigger than 1, then it will be expressed like that, or like that actually, obviously depending on what we have. Right guys, okay, so the rule is all we do is divide the top number by the bottom number. So 1 divided by 7, so 1 divided by 7, 1/7. Okay, here I've done the bus stop method. So sometimes the numbers might be a bit awkward guys. Okay, so I might have like 1 divided by 7. Okay, so I've done the bus stop here. So 1 divided by 7. Okay, and I get 0.12857 actually reoccurring here. So it repeats again actually. So after the 7 it will be 142857, and so on and so forth. 1/6 is 1 divided by 6, which is 0.16. Okay, so it's reoccurring on the 6. 1/9 is 0.1, so it repeats on the 1. Okay, and then these are like a list of like fractions into decimals that you will have to learn actually for your exams actually, if you're doing GCSE maths, foundation or higher. Hey, you'll be expected to know, okay, all of them actually. Okay, so remember that when we divide, guys, sorry, when we divide actually, we have obviously the numerator divided by the denominator. Sometimes it might not be very simple actually, so sometimes you will have to use the bus stop method actually if we don't have obviously access to a calculator. So sometimes this may or may not appear on a non-calculator or a calculator depending on like the nature of the question. If it's a calculator, you will just type in 12 divided by 100 and then it will give you the answer. If it's a non-calculator, then you might have to use the bus stop method to work out your answers actually. So it's quite an easy thing to do actually, like obviously the bus stop method. I have done a video on that as well actually, so I will put that in the description below for this video. Okay, right guys, we're going to look at 6 examples actually for like today's lesson. So write 30 over 100 as a decimal. So it's going to be 30 divided by 100, which is 0.3. Okay, write 9 tenths as a decimal. Okay, so 9 divided by 10 is 0.9. Write 4/5 as a decimal. 4 divided by 5 is equal to 0.8. So I would use the bus stop method for this. But what I did here, was I used this to help me work out actually. So I knew that I knew that 1/5 yeah was 0.2, so 4/5 is just 4 times 0.2, which got me 0.8. So that's how I actually worked out that actually quite quickly. Okay, right, a half is decimal. A half is obviously going to be 0.5. Okay, 7/9 as a decimal. Okay, 7 divided by 9, it will be 0.7 reoccurring, so 0.7777, so on and so forth. Right, 15/8 also as a decimal, or as a decimal, sorry. 15 divided by 8 is 1 7/8, which is 1.825. Okay, so that is how I would work out my decimal, guys. So to summarize, guys, to work out a fraction to a decimal, I would do the numerator divided by the denominator. Okay, depending on what I'm looking at. If I'm dividing by 10, 100, or 1,000, actually, I just move my decimal places like accordingly, yeah, to the left. If I'm dividing by like an awkward number, I would use the bus stop method. Okay, or if it appears on a calculator paper, I would just type that into the calculator, actually, yeah, obviously to work out my answer. Okay, so I hope that was actually clear, guys, yeah, and I hope it made sense. Okay, right, guys, thank you for watching, actually, yeah. I hope you're all staying well and staying safe. Okay, please do obviously drop the video a like and subscribe, yeah, if you found this informative, and also enable notifications so you can find out, yeah, about my regular uploads, yeah, video. Okay, right, guys, feel free, yeah, to check out Khan Academy, Maths Genie, Primus Kitten, Maths Chelsea, Hegarty Maths, Exam Solution, Jack Brown, yeah, and then anyone studying like A-level physics, check out TL Physics, actually, yeah, because that's quite a good one, actually. Yeah, I've put 2018 actually because they started the videos obviously quite recently, so I think, yeah, anyone studying GCSE or A-level physics, yeah, please check out, yeah, TL Physics, actually, because it's quite a good one. Okay. Right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're all well. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, happy Tuesday. Okay, bye now.